Ross, tell me your initial reaction when you heard from CBS that you were going to be in the TV booth this year calling NFL games.
Oh man, that was a little emotional for me. I think over the last 15 years, I'm pretty sure, maybe you need to check me on this, but I think I've done 20 games plus a year for 15 years. So it was at 300 games to try to work for this moment, for this opportunity to be able to call NFL games on television for CBS. I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm excited for more people to hear what it's like when I do a game. I think, Paul, you know this, but I think when you watch me do a game, hopefully you take away that I really, really love it. You learn a couple things and you laugh a couple times.
You were not a star quarterback. You were not an all-pro. Does it make it more special to get to this level of broadcasting without that type of background?
Well, it's certainly harder. That's for sure. It's definitely a longer, harder path if you're not a star quarterback or one of those guys. So yeah, I think it probably does make it more rewarding to be able to get to this point.
Favorite NFL city to go broadcast a game at?
Ooh, that's a really good question because it's primarily for me dependent upon their beer and food and the stadium. I'm going to say Green Bay. Green Bay's tough to get to from a travel standpoint, but I absolutely love the people there. Lambeau Field's amazing, and obviously pretty incredible food there too. I love the brats and everything they got there.
I know you also still love your Wyomissing Spartans. So tell Penn State fans about Caleb Brewer and Javen Williams. What should they expect?
Right, well, both really gifted young men. It's been fun to watch them the last couple years and to watch them develop. I mean, it's kind of remarkable, Paul. You know, Wyomissing's not a big school, and to see these guys not start as sophomores. I mean, you have kids going to Power 5. Javen was a 5-star recruit, but wasn't able to start as a sophomore at Wyomissing. I guess it speaks well to Wyomissing, but really gifted in similar ways. They both are really big young men that move extremely well. It's so fun to watch Javen pull. Just very athletic, long arms, and a tremendous work ethic, great family. He's off to a fast start at Penn State, which I'm really excited about for him. Still just young. I don't even know if he's turned 18 yet. It's wild. I think he turns 18 in a couple of weeks. And then Caleb Brewer is another young one. I think he was the biggest tight end in the United States last year. I can't imagine there was a heavier tight end in college football or the NFL. I think he weighed like 280. He'll be playing offensive line this year, but he's got a nice mean streak to him. It's a lot of fun watching Caleb Brewer play football. Hopefully he has a big year for the Spartans this year. We're going to need it.
We're here in Pottstown talking to Eagles fans, and you mentioned a lot of people know you from your press box food reviews. But have you ever answered, what is your favorite food? So if you could pick one meal, what would it be?
Okay, so this is controversial, and this is going to surprise some people. But people always say, what's your favorite thing to eat? Or if you could only eat one last thing, it would be my mom's scrambled cheese eggs. People are like, eggs, scrambled eggs, cheese eggs. I'm telling you, man, it's the only thing, Paul, I know how to cook. The only thing in the world I know how to cook. She taught me how to make them. They're just so good. Let's put it this way. If my life depended on an eating contest and how well I did in it, it would be scrambled cheese eggs. I can eat 2 dozen without even blinking. So Kobayashi, Joey Chestnut, let's go. You want some of this? Let's do scrambled cheese eggs.
Well, since you're challenging people, and we both love craft beer, could you out-chug Jason Kelce?
Ooh, I don't know. That was pretty impressive, what he was able to do. I saw down in Seattle. I don't know if I'd be able to quite accomplish that, what he did against James Seltzer, a buddy of mine. I would love to give it a shot. I don't know. Kelce's, I think Kelce's like Tom Brady. He's one of those guys good at everything.
Last question. How good are the Eagles going to be this year? How can they get back to the Super Bowl and win it?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be really good. They can absolutely get back to the Super Bowl and win it. But there's a lot that goes into that, including health. And they've been so healthy the last couple of years that the odds of that happening again are not real good. Let's hope it's not a star player or a key player. I do think they have a really deep team. And, we saw this last year in the postseason, especially in the AFC. When you get there, there's no telling what happens in any of these games. But I think the Eagles are the favorites in the NFC, and they should be.
I just want to say congratulations again. With my Syracuse and Newhouse background, I know how difficult this field is and how tough it is to even get to a major market, let alone a network. So congratulations.
I know you do, Paul, and it means a lot. I hope everybody in Berks County appreciates you as much as I do. I'm all over all of your content, the videos, the written stuff. I read all of it, and I call you after the college games on Saturday to talk about high school football in Berks County. It means a great deal to me, and it always will.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.